C3 extract. You might have heard about CBD, but there's no comparison. Hempenol has the power and potency you need to support your nervous system, stay calm and focused, and maintain a healthy immune system. Unlike other CBD oils, Hempenol contains the full spectrum of phytocannabinoids. Take Hempenol and feel great. And if you suffer from insomnia and can't seem to get that full night's rest, try Hempenol PM. Hempenol PM is specifically formulated to get you the rest you need without feeling sluggish when you wake. It's non-addictive, completely natural, and leaves you feeling energetic and ready to take on the day. To place your order, to find out where to find Hempenol in your area, call 1-800-243-5242, 800-243-5242, or visit us at oregonol.com.
1250 WHNZ. Online at WHNZ.com. On your phone with the iHeartRadio app. And on hundreds of devices like Alexa, Google Home, Xbox, and Sonos. An iHeartRadio station.
Hey friends, this is Frank Cotto, the host of the Business Happy Hour. Myself, Ryan Pelkey, and Doug Ford will be live every Wednesday at 11 a.m. We're the #1 show for business and entrepreneurship in Tampa, so tune in every Wednesday on 1250 live at 11 a.m.
News on 1250 WHNZ.
Jury selections underway for Michael Draka's Stand Your Ground trial in Pinellas County.
Draka is accused of shooting to death Marquise McLaughlin in a Clearwater convenience store parking lot during a confrontation over a handicap space. Draka is claiming self-defense, saying he was in fear for his life when McLaughlin shoved him to the ground before being shot. 6 jurors and several alternates will be selected for the trial, which could take over a week. I'm Felix Vega.
A search is underway for 2 missing boaters. Brian McClooney and Justin Walker went fishing on Friday off Port Canaveral and haven't been seen since. The search is focusing on a fishing area east of Jacksonville, where McClooney is a firefighter. A Florida state researcher says he was shocked to find that in the tourism industry, for every $1 increase in wages across the U.S. economy, tourism workers get just 81 cents. For Florida's News, I'm Chris Trankman.
From the 1250 WHNZ Florida Central Credit Union Auto Loans Traffic Center.
We're pretty quiet right now on our area interstates, expressways, and bridges, but in Manatee County, we're very slow southbound on I-75 from south of US 301 into south of State Road 70. That's because of construction taking up 2 right lanes at State Road 70, and an accident just passed here in the left lane. See traffic problems? Call the injury firm of Abrahamson and Henry Hillsborough Traffic Tip Line at 866-545-9595.
This report is sponsored by Boost Mobile, the switch that gives you more. Switch now and get unlimited gigs for the whole family on Boost Mobile's super reliable, super fast nationwide network. Boost Mobile, the switch that gives you more.
At CarMax, when we say we buy all the cars, we mean it. Over the last 20 years, we've purchased millions of cars from coast to coast. In the last year alone, we bought a mountain of Mercurys, an armada of Nissans, a ton of Titans, an ocean of Pacificas, and a sea of Siennas. Not to mention a few Hellcats and a couple of Tornadoes. So no matter what you're selling, CarMax is buying. And we'll buy your car even if you don't buy ours. CarMax, we buy all the cars.
Lowe's helps pros like you put more toward your bottom line with everyday savings, and then some. Like $40 off your choice of a DeWalt 12-volt max drill, or 12-volt max impact driver featuring DeWalt's all-new 12-volt battery platform, now just $99. And whether updating properties or building new homes, save $10 on a Harbor Breeze center-built 42-inch ceiling fan with light kit, now $49.98. Whatever job you're taking on, do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Offers valid through 8/25, U.S. only.
From the 1250 WHNZ Rude Air Conditioning Weather Center. Rely on Rude.
Your Tampa Bay forecast, partly cloudy with drier air, a 30% chance of afternoon showers and thunderstorms, high 92. Tonight, partly cloudy, low 78. Tomorrow, a mix of sun and clouds with a 40% rain chance, high 92. For more news, weather, and traffic, tune to WFLA at 94.5 in St. Pete, 105.9 in Tampa, or 99.1 in Newport Richey.
This report is sponsored by Ashley Home Store.
Ashley Home Store believes every child deserves a bed to dream in. Today through Monday, August 19th, when you buy a mattress, we'll give a mattress to a child in need. When they sleep better, they dream bigger. Now through Monday, Ashley Home Store, this is home.
Mark Levin is now on 1250 WHNZ.
It is a disgrace to watch these debates and to see our nation diminished, our history diminished, our liberty diminished. I remember when our country used to be celebrated, when people running for president would talk up our as the greatest on the face of the earth. I heard none of that. Instead, I heard a case for meritopia, for tyranny, for centralized government autocracy.
Hear Mark Levin, weeknights at 7 on 1250 WHNZ.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Flora, 100 years of herbal wisdom. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, around the corner, around the country, and around the globe. Glad you could tune in today. A pleasure to be with you. We're grateful for your listener and viewership. There's all kind of ways to make contact. Katie keeps you aware of that, and you can message her on Facebook. You can also message while you're at YouTube watching the show, and Katie monitors that. Both.
We are here to answer all of your questions.
Exactly. That's why we're here. Sleep. Okay. Sleep has been a common and frequent topic on this show. Sleep deprivation. I think that sleep deprivation, a large percentage of the population suffers from it. I mean, 50, 60, I've seen as high as 70% people with insomnia. And then you get sleep deprived. It is one of the most undermining things that can, for your health and your wellness and your well-being. And you can only go so long. Now, sometimes you can live in a chronic state of sleep deprivation. That has consequences. It does. It's not my opinion. That's what the science says. Study after study. A new study, as reported by the American Heart Association, talking about insomnia. This is yet another confirmation of what I just said and shared with you about sleep and good health, or poor sleep and poor health. That insomnia is tied to a higher risk of heart disease and stroke. Now, somebody might say, how do you put that together? What does my sleeping have to do with heart disease and stroke? Well, apparently everything. They said in the study that people suffering from insomnia have an increased risk or probability of coronary artery disease, heart failure, and stroke. This is in a study published in the American Heart Association's journal, which is entitled Circulation, appropriately named. Previous studies, many of which have been observational studies, have found a correlation between insomnia, which is in this one report they said affects about 30% of the population. I think it's higher than that, and an increased risk of developing heart disease and stroke. These observational studies, what you need to know is that one of the flaws of observational studies is that there are no controls. You're just observing. It's really like raw data, if you will. They were unable to determine, these observational studies were unable to determine whether insomnia is a cause or if it's just a correlation. This is according to Susanna Larson. She's the lead author of the study, and she's an associate professor of cardiovascular and nutritional epidemiology at Karolinska Institute in Stockholm, Sweden. I've never been to the Karolinska Institute. It would be nice to go there.
I would like to go as well.
Yeah, nice gig if you can get it. In the first of its kind, they said, on insomnia, study on insomnia, Dr. Larson and a colleague, they applied, you don't really remember this, but just for detail, they applied what's called a Mendelian randomization, a technique that uses genetic variants known to be connected with a potential risk factor, such as insomnia. So they did that to reduce bias in the study. So they're trying to create a well-designed study. The 1.3 million participants with or without heart disease and stroke were drawn from 4 major public studies and groups. All right? And what did they find? They found genetic variants for insomnia were associated with significantly higher odds of coronary artery disease, heart failure, and ischemic stroke. Now, what they did, let me break that, let me put that in a different way. The people in the study who had this genetic variant that would be connected to insomnia, those people did have a significantly higher risk for coronary artery disease, heart failure, and ischemic stroke. If they have the genetic variant for insomnia, that means they're suffering from insomnia most likely. Dr. Larson said it's important to identify the underlying reason for insomnia and treat it. Insomnia can be caused by a variety of factors. Too much alcohol, too much stress, horrible diet, not enough exercise, pain, illness, worry of one sort or another about this and that. And your lifestyle, sleep is part of lifestyle. There are many lifestyle variables that can enhance sleep quality or undermine it. These are things within your span of influence. That's why I report on them and to point and to talk about it. If you're under severe stress, most likely at the end of the day, you've built up an inventory of cortisol, which is a stress hormone, that is a sleep disruptor. It will upset the sleep architecture. You will not get into REM sleep. And then people exacerbate the problem by drinking alcohol before drinking wine or whatever, thinking that the alcohol will put them to sleep. It will, but you will wake up and you won't be able to fall back asleep. So alcohol is not the answer. Nor drinking coffee and doing consuming other kind of stimulant-based foods before going to bed. I mean, that's just common sense.
Right.
You would think. But nevertheless, this is yet one more lifestyle variable. I try to talk about things that you can do something about. There's a supplement. It's not an answer to everything. Of course, I could tell you all the sleep medications that are out there, but let's try a natural route. There are many. There's Solace. That's one product that's you hear advertised on this show. And then there's Tranquil Sleep as well from Natural Factors. That product is good. It's a very good product. It works. I've used it. I don't suffer from insomnia, but I notice I get better sleep when I take that product. I'm not taking it now. There's only 3 ingredients in it: melatonin, 5-HTP, and a trademarked L-theanine. That's it. 3 simple ingredients. Solace has more. That product is supposed to work as well. So you can do something from a supplement perspective. Sleep medications, you make a deal with the devil. They can have all kinds of side effects. Some sleep medications, you take them and you wake up in the middle of the night, you go do laundry, you go cut the grass, whatever, in the middle of the night, you're starting up and you don't even know you're doing it. Wake up in the morning, refrigerator doors open, the stove is turned on, and you don't have any recollection of doing that. That's why you want to stay away from some of those sleep medications. Come back, we'll have the LTN health question of the day, so get your sleep. However you can get it. We'll be back.
Want to get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult? Try PGX from Natural Factors. This revolutionary product is clinically shown to help people achieve their ideal body weight in a safe, natural way. PGX helps you feel full for hours, dramatically reduces the glycemic index of any food or meal, and ultimately causes the release of the compounds that achieve 2 important goals in weight loss. 1, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and 2, improving the action of the hormone insulin. As medical doctor Mark Hyman said in his best-selling book, Eat Fat, Get Thin, If you choose to use only one supplement, PGX is the most important. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, you need the tremendous support of PGX from Natural Factors. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, visit pgx.com.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Have you been putting off a cleanse? They can be harsh and leave you chained to the toilet, making for an overall unpleasant experience. Rethink your cleanse with Fluorescence, a daily cleanse that helps safely and gently detoxify your body. Unlike other detoxes that can be hard on the body, Fluorescence supports your body's natural processes, helping it to work more efficiently than it could on its own. The truth is your body is really good at cleansing, but due to the number of toxins we're exposed to, it can use a little daily support. Inspired by traditional Obijue formula, Fluorescence is made with 8 herbs: burdock root, watercress, sheep sorrel herb, slippery elm, rhubarb root, kelp, blessed thistle, and red clover blossom. These herbs work together to support multiple elimination pathways, gently helping your body's detox systems do what they were made to do, only better. Forget harsh extreme cleanses and cleanse happy. Try Fluorescence for gentle daily cleansing that leaves you feeling rejuvenated. Find Fluorescence at your local health food store. For more information, visit florahealth.com.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. North American Urban Spice, wellness for life. Natural Factors, where great health begins. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
And here's the LTN health question of the day. I see that hand popping up over the computer, Katie.
It's your time.
Cueing me. I can't see her head, but I see her hand.
That's all. As long as you're getting the message to start talking.
I got to get you a higher chair.
I know.
I was going to say high chair.
Hey, it would be effective.
It would be effective. Here's the LTN health question of the day. I was just you should get this. I just reported on a study connecting insomnia to what? Was it heart disease and stroke? Was it cancer? Or was it arthritis? Which of the study that I just reported on, it connected insomnia to what? Heart disease and stroke, cancer, or arthritis? Here's a number to call to win a $25 supplement gift card.
877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK.
There you go. And you should get that because I just reported on it. I'm looking for a study. If I can put my mitts on it, I lost my spot. But we deal with stress a lot in our day-to-day life, and we find stress can have any number of effects, especially with your food and your diet, and trying to stress has two main effects relative to diet. One, it can cause people to eat more, or it can curb your desire to eat. Now, if you had to pick one or the other, both are don't lead to a good outcome. So, out of the University of Texas Health Science Center at Houston, they did an experiment with mice. And these eating disorder researchers out of Texas Science Center discovered a neurocircuit in mice that, when activated, increased their stress levels while decreasing their desire to eat. This is interesting. So the scientists believe that their research could aid efforts to develop treatments for serious eating disorder called anorexia nervosa. Anorexia nervosa is where you're purging, and it affects primarily young women, college-aged women, and it can be deadly. You have bulimia, binging and purging, and then you have anorexia nervosa, which is a very serious disorder. It's a very complicated eating disorder and can take the life of a young person or anybody. And it has led to high mortality rate of any mental disorder. It has the highest mortality rate. Wow. It's unbelievable.
It is.
The highest mortality rate of any mental disorder.
That's terrifying.
It is terrifying. And again, young college-age women are often affected for a lot of different reasons. I could have a therapist come on and talk about that. I could talk about it, but we'll save it for another day. People with anorexia nervosa avoid food, severely restrict their food, or eat very small quantities of only certain foods. Even when they are dangerously underweight, they may see themselves as overweight. They'll look in the mirror and they see somebody who needs to lose weight. Mm-hmm. Now, to you and me or somebody else who doesn't suffer from the disorder, that may be hard to identify with or empathize with, but that's what goes on. And we know a lot about this disorder, a lot. And there are therapists who specialize in eating disorders. And if you suffer from an eating disorder, you should seek professional help and find somebody who specializes in it and to get the help. I just can't urge you enough. And I'm just saying to you that there seems to be a connection between stress in this study between stress and anorexia nervosa. That doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. This was a mice experiment, a mice model, but they're making connections. And these scientists, as I always say, are working in obscurity all over the world, working on different things, different projects, and we learn. And this is how we accumulate this knowledge to figure out what we need to do. Let's go to Tampa, Florida. Peter, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on.
Thank you.
So, in this study that I reported on, insomnia led to heart disease and stroke, cancer, or arthritis?
Heart disease and stroke.
Yeah, it was. In this study, insomnia led to cardiovascular outcomes, and congratulations, you won a $25 supplement gift card. Do you have trouble sleeping?
Occasionally. I think it seems like as you get older, you have more difficulty sleeping at night.
You think so? You associate you've discovered as you've gotten older, you've had more episodes of insomnia?
Yes.
Really? Have you tried to do anything for that?
Yeah, I've taken some natural products.
What has worked for you?
I've only taken the one. It's a different form of what you mentioned previously, but it has similar type. It's very similar to what you talked about.
Do you find does it work for you?
Yeah, it does.
It really does. Okay, so you haven't gone down the pharmaceutical path. You have never taken. No.
No, I want to avoid that at all possibility.
Exactly, I know. And if a person decides to do that, you must do it under close doctor supervision.
Yeah, I'd be afraid of the side effects.
I get it. You're right. Well, thank you for listening, Peter. Thank you for calling in, and congratulations on winning a $25 gift card.
Oh, thank you for your show. It's a great source of information.
Well, it's our pleasure to do it. It's a privilege to do it. We love doing it, and we're here, 5 days a week, 2 hours a day. We're live. And I opened the show with talking about my interaction with a client over the weekend. And as I sat and listened to the client, I realized that one of the overarching things that he needed to do was reduce his systemic inflammation. It would generally help him feel better. It would address some of the issues that he specifically identified in my conversation with him. And I gave a protocol that is based on the literature of Theracurmin, which is curcumin, New Chapter's Zyflamend, and about 3 to 5 grams of a high-grade quality fish oil, something from Nordic Naturals, Natural Factors. Jarrow Formula is a high grade, and putting that all together in combination. That protocol has been used with Dr. McElwain with his rheumatology patients, and it seemed to work. Your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those that care about and love you.
Category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are